Take one.
Yeah, what up? Welcome to the Watch This podcast, first episode and all that.
Funny name.
Watch This. My name is Scoop. I'm here with the homie, Ovid The Poet. What's good, Ovid?
What's going on, bro?
You know what I mean? All day. My man Roddy.
How we doing?
All right.
Peace and love and peace. Love and
So
love.
look, this is the first episode, so this shit's probably gonna be trash. But
Washed.
But look, we gonna do what we do. It's a hip hop podcast. We just here to talk about
Man, this shit gonna be great.
current events, historical facts. Try to tie it all together. Talk about hip hop, fashion, beefs, all that good shit. So I just figured we would start off by
Getting to the shits.
Nah, we're not gonna get right to the shits.
Oh.
We're gonna get right to the shits. We're gonna, introduce ourselves, let niggas know why the fuck we here and what we doing. So I call this shit the Watch This podcast because hip hop music, it holds a special place in my heart. I'm sure I speak for all of us. Special place in my heart and all that. So at the end of the day, what we're told is that it's a young man's game. You've heard that before?
Yeah, I
Young
agree.
man's
I
game.
agree.
Young man's game.
People say that.
Young man's game. So once you reach a certain age, like, I don't know, 30, above 30, a lot of people start to look at you like, if you was pursuing a
Yeah, if you ain't make it by 30,
then you're washed. You feel me? And it take
Yeah.
a certain nigga to really understand that and accept that. You know what I mean? But got me to thinking, because I'm like, well, damn, when I be talking to a lot of these young cats that's in the game or on the up and coming and shit like that, I be having so many jewels. I be dropping a lot of jewels. I feel like there's a certain value to having time put in the game. And I just wanted to share that with the people, because a lot of people need to or don't know a lot of the origins of things that have occurred in this game and why things are happening the way they happen. So basically, the Watch This name is like a flip on that. So
and that's kind of funny because thinking back as a kid, like, I sound like an old ass nigga now, but like,
Wash,
did you
nigga.
want to hear the old nigga telling you about rap back then? Like, these niggas don't want to hear us.
mhm.
I don't want to hear me. Like my cousin, he called himself DJ Hits. Whack. It's a whack ass name. Shout out DJ Hits. He didn't DJ or nothing. He just rapped. But, yeah. And he would always try to tell me like how to rap and the progression of rap. You don't want to hear that from a nigga rap like hip hop, hibbity hip hop. So it's like,
Well, a nigga that raps that way or a nigga that has those, but a nigga that cares though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some cats that might be my age or older, they look at shit like, oh man, this new shit is whack. Like, oh, if it's new, it's whack. And I never been that type of nigga.
I'm kind of that nigga.
You know what I'm saying? See?
Kind of.
So I mean, some shit's whack. If it's whack, it's whack. You know what I mean?
It
It's
can
what
be
is.
it can be fire, but whack at the same time.
It's really hard to call something whack. Everybody hides behind the mask of I'm an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So because I'm an artist, I get to do whatever I want, and you can't call it whack. Because who are you to say it's whack?
But some people are going to call it whack.
Some
You know,
people, some stuff is legitimately
It
whack.
has to. You got to call whack because like if we talking about rap, like in hip hop, there are rules to what is good rap.
Do tell.
Like there are rules to how, like when someone is nice and when someone is not nice. And a lot of these new niggas are not nice.
All right. Well, look, that's going to segue into a topic that I don't even have on the list right here. So what makes somebody nice?
As a rapper,
Yeah.
all right. So first we got to break down the two different types of rapping. Is like the party rapper,
Okay.
and then it's like the lyricist. So like I'm always gonna first check off if you're a lyricist or not.
Okay.
And that's if you know the breakdowns, if you know bar structure, if you know what entendres are, if you know how to formulate.
If you know what they are or if you know how to use them.
You know what? Knowledge is
Right.
power. So even if you know what they are, you don't have to utilize them all the time. But as long as you know what it takes to make these things, as long as you're striving for it, I'll give you a lyricist nod. You may not be the best lyricist.
So you're speaking about lyricists though, like
Yeah, I'm saying like so first.
uh-huh.
First, when you're talking about who's a good rapper, like I always start off with, are you a lyricist? Are you a great lyricist? Are you a good lyricist? Or are you not a good lyricist? Once I move out of that category of lyricism, then it's like, all right, well, are you entertaining? And a lot
So
of
that's the party rapper, right?
yeah, the party rappers
Okay.
are entertaining.
But do you think a lyricist should be entertaining too?
1,000%. You make music to enter. That's your first, second, fourth, fifth concern is entertaining.
Yes, but
if
there's
you
also-
cannot entertain me, you are doing an unsuccessful job. What are you rapping for?
I don't know, man.
I mean, some niggas rap for themselves.
Yeah, like
when I say entertainment, we're not talking about a person who's just prepared to do cartwheels all the time. I listen to gangster rap religiously. I could listen to Styles P, shoot him in the head 24. I don't want to dance to that. That's entertaining. You go to see The Terminator. That's entertaining. And just the same, you can watch Titanic. That's entertaining.
How do you feel about Pharoah Monch?
Pharoah Monch, his voice, it gets me. It's entertaining enough.
I feel Pharoah Monch is a great rapper. I don't feel his content's entertaining.
I mean, we all know
And
the
if it
single.
doesn't
We all know the
entertain-
single. I mean, no, I had the album too. You feel me? But I'm saying, as far as like from a public perspective, everybody knows the single. Simon Says, you know what I mean? And that was entertaining.
You know, a great segue in that mid '90s area. I think the first like when he had gangster rappers at his all-time high, Mad Rapper came out with an album.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody listened.
It was entertaining.
But nobody listened.
Serious.
I mean, didn't say. But I mean, yeah, but that was.
And it went gold.
No, but that song you were just singing, who was on that song?
50 Cent was on the
All right, you feel me? Like that ain't had nothing to do with the Mad Rapper. Like, yeah, no doubt. The Mad Rapper was the major part that he played in hip hop was the skits he did on the Biggie's albums, and on the album and the other Bad Boy albums, and then introducing 50 Cent to us.
And he was entertaining enough to make an album because that was back when you like. Getting a deal was not easy back then.
Nah. Mad Rapper, we can't talk about Mad Rapper as a rapper.
No, but I'm saying that's the segue. That's the deciding factor.
No, the Mad Rapper, D-Dot Angeletti is heavy in the game. You know what I'm saying? But the Mad Rapper as a rapper, we're not talking about him. Look, but yeah, I like that though. I mean, I like where you're going.
John Blaze.
No, that's classic. And them skits is classic. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So, Ovid, what makes a rapper good to you?
To me, a rapper is nice based on how difficult his character is.
What's that mean?
If you rap, you're portraying a character. You're getting across a character. The level of difficulty that character is to sell to me is how nice you are. For example, Eminem is white and he's a rapper. That's a hard character to sell. He has to do all his rapping without saying the N-word. I listened to 3 Eminem albums and I memorized them without hearing the N-word. You know how hard that is for me? That is a difficult feat to achieve.
I say nigga a lot.
I say nigga a lot.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
And I have that privilege. I can say that. He has to not say it and he can't say it. You listen to a Jay-Z album or a 50 Cent album or try to listen to a Papoose album or anybody and try to take out all the niggas. They would have to go back and rewrite for the right structure, for the right...
Niggas be rhyming nigga with nigga.
Niggas be rhyming niggas with niggas. My nigga was a hit record.
Yeah.
They took out...
But Macklemore don't rap with nigga. Is he a great rapper?
All right, now, again, his character. What character is he selling to me? On top of being white and a rapper, he's selling to me thug music. He's selling to me gangster rap. He's smacking people and putting pistols in closets and... He's doing all types of shit that Macklemore is not doing, which is cool. What Macklemore does is a different level of difficult, but it's not as difficult as what Eminem does. It's pretty easy to sell what Macklemore does to a white person.
Yeah.
It is not easy to sell what Eminem does to a brown person. You gotta be special.
I give you that. So the character of the rapper, the artist. I mean, to me, as far as like what makes a rapper good to me, it's a combination of things. I mean, I don't really separate them as much as like lyrical or party. It's more so the elements that they incorporate into their music. You know what I'm saying? So like you was saying, like entendres and I even go as deep as like alliteration and just cadence in general, because some rappers are dope. Some rappers are dope lyrically. Okay, this is where I can separate it. So I'll retract that. I do separate certain shit, and it's not really a party shit, but it's like a rapper like Future, right? So we're gonna name somebody like Future. He's not really a lyrical beast and nothing like that, but I enjoy Future. I listen to Future with different ears than I listen to Papoose.
Okay.
Or I listen to Kendrick.
Okay.
Different ears. I think Papoose is super nice.
Oh my God.
But I listen to them with different ears. So when I listen to Future or Young Thug or any of these artists that aren't particularly in the traditional sense lyrical, I listen to them like I listen to reggae music, where I can't I don't understand everything that they saying. Like in a reggae song, I don't understand everything that they saying, but that shit still sounds good. It's melodic. It's ear candy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call it.
So is that rap or is that hip hop? Or you think is what Young Thug does, or Kang or all these melodic niggas, is that still rap?
Yeah.
Or is it under the hip hop umbrella?
Well, rap to me is one element of hip hop. So it's, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Rap is part of, you know, hip hop is not just rapping, you know, if we're going to go back to the essence,
but
you know,
is that
the B-boy, graffiti, all that shit. So
but are they a rapper?
Are they a rapper?
Or are they artists?
They're rap artists. I don't separate it like that. I mean, I would separate it and say they're not lyricists. I would say that, you know, but I wouldn't try to like discredit them if they won best rap album of the year and say, oh, they're not rapping. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I don't know. Which leads me to another segue, actually. So we talk, you know, I said best rap album of the year. So a certain artist won best rap album of the year, Grammy.
Southside. She from the Bronx.
Oh, that's
New
New York ass nigga. I'm like Southside. I don't know nothing. I'm from South Jersey.
Nah.
Cardi B, you feel me? And
Southside.
and Cardi B, she won the award, and a lot of people had a lot to say about that.
Yeah.
And I want to start this topic with a story.
Okay.
So about how I found out who Cardi B was.
We need like some sound effects.
Yeah.
The harp shit.
Ooh. So a few years back, I mean, this had to be like maybe like 4 years ago, something like that. I didn't know who Cardi B was, and I was getting my hair cut. My barber, Mikey McFly, shout out to Mikey. He was like, "Yo, you know Cardi B?" I'm like, "Nah, who Cardi B?"
Your barbershop conversation.
Yeah, barbershop. That's really what this is, right? Yeah. This is like a barbershop convo. So this nigga's like, "You know who Cardi B is?" I'm like, "Nah, who's that?" He's like, "She's, you know, John. She be on the internet. She strips, blah, blah, blah." And he pulls his phone out and he shows me a video of this nigga's in a strip club getting a lap dance from Cardi B. And, you know, money all over the place and shit. And my first thought was, damn, should I become a barber? Because this nigga got money. Like, it's money all over the place. But after getting past that, I'm like, damn, you can, you know, because Shorty, you know, she had a fat ass and shit. She was dancing on the nigga. He's like, yeah, she popping, whatever. So I looked her up, and I saw the videos that she was doing where she was just, like, talking her shit. Like, she would be like, you know, Nick, I might suck a nigga's dick, and then da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, you know what I mean? She was just talking about wild shit being, like, being like, shock value. That was her thing.
Can't relate.
That's how I first got introduced to Cardi. She was talking about sucking niggas' dicks and scamming and shit. Like that was what she was talking about. And eventually she went on Love and Hip Hop. See, I don't watch them shows, so I don't know about Love and Hip Hop because I don't really think they're about love or hip hop. But to each his own. So she was on the show. I heard about it because of course you hear about
That's
it.
a wash nigga's answer.
Yeah, facts. That's a washed answer. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. So so she was on there. She made her rise, and then Bodak Yellow came out. So I'm skipping a few years. That's how shit happened. And Bodak Yellow came out.
Skip a lot of years.
I mean, that's how it happened, though.
Yeah.
You know, to my radar, because I wasn't really paying close attention to her, but I did follow her on the gram and shit. But anyway, she did Bodak Yellow, and I was like discrediting it. I'm like, I looked up. I think it went gold or some shit. So I looked up the certification online, and it had all the credits on there, and it was like who was written by. And there was not one, I didn't know her real name, but there was not one female name on the list of writers.
You are a old ass nigga.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
found the book.
This is the washed answer. You feel me?
You found the booklet.
So I looked it up. Yeah, because we don't buy
this?
CDs no more. Because you know, real niggas, we used to read the booklets back in the day. So
For $18.
I looked,
Fact.
you know what I'm saying? So I looked at this shit and I was like, yo, I don't see not one male name. So I immediately discredited her. I'm like, she don't write her raps. I'm not really fucking with it like that. You know, this ain't for me. You know, song continued to grow. It blew. You know, it did what we all know it did. And then I saw her perform it on Made in America. I was watching it. I wasn't there, but I watched it on something. And the shit was undeniable. Like the whole crowd was singing the whole shit, and she was just like down on like one knee, and she was just like, yeah, like, and the whole crowd was singing it, and like that type of energy can't be denied. Like I was like, I'm hating. Yes. Like I'm hating right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing a nigga, I don't never want to be a hater.
No, I'm a hater.
Like I may like not like something, but I don't never want to be like a hater.
I'm a proud hater.
So I was like, nah. So then fast forward, her album came out. And I was like, all right, now, nowadays we got everybody's album in our pocket. If you got Tidal, Apple, whatever you got, you can listen to everything. So
Shout out to Amazon Prime Music.
There you go.
It's free.
They're not cutting us a check, but eventually maybe
if
we
I
get a
say
check.
it a whole bunch of times, maybe.
Amazon Prime.
So I listened to her album when it dropped, and
it's just hard.
The first track dropped, and she hit him with she said, "Real bitch, only thing fake is the boobs," and I was like,
yeah, she raw.
All right.
Teeth in the ass.
I was like, all right. She said, I used to strip across from the school. I said, dance, not fuck. Don't get it confused. I was like, hold up. I like this. Now, I know she ain't write it, but I enjoyed it.
A lot of, you know what? We got to stop with that.
With the writing shit.
Yeah.
But all right.
A lot of niggas ain't
But
writing.
as a writer, though, right? Because I'm a writer, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really going into my background, but.
Summertime. Will Smith didn't write Summertime.
I hear you. Was you bumping Will Smith like that?
Summertime, yeah. I think everybody bumps Summertime.
By accident?
This nigga,
like,
this nigga's a hater. This nigga's a hater.
Niggas ain't putting Summertime on purpose. Like, we there and it's on. But I'm just saying, but I hear you. Because Summertime is dope. Summertime is a classic hip-hop record. But I never put it on purpose. And Cardi album came out. I listened to it. It was hard. And then I said, you know what? Fuck it. I like the music. Fuck who wrote it. Fuck who did it. Give it my respect. Now, do I think it was the best album of 2018 hip-hop wise? No, I do not. But do I think she deserved to win? Do I ever think that the fucking person that won the Grammy was the best album of that year? Really, no.
They always get it wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
I think this year they got close, though.
I mean, with the nominations, they had some good joints in there. But
shout out to Knife Wonder, because you put a lot of names on there.
Wait, who?
He's the one that put Nipsey Hussle on there.
How did he put it? Oh, because he's
on the list.
He's on the committee. I didn't know that he's on the committee.
Yeah, in order for you to get a vote on the Grammys, you have to have been nominated or won before. So that's why normally, like, you don't see the shit that.
What did Ninth Wonder win for? Do we know?
Probably some J shit.
Probably. But yeah, anyway, so that's my Cardi B take. I fuck with Cardi B. I think she's dope for the culture, even though she don't write her rhymes. I don't think she's like. I can't really compare her to somebody that does write their rhymes, but I can listen to the music and say the music is dope. And it's not easy. Like, I can write a rhyme for like, one of my homegirls or some shit, and she's not going to spit it like Cardi B did. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's not going to be able to do it because she doesn't have that type of energy, that type of aura about her.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, let's keep the energy the same. How do you feel about, like, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, people who notoriously didn't write their shit?
Mm-hmm.
We still put them like as the top echelon of female rappers.
I don't.
Well, when you're naming the top 5 female rappers, name
5? I mean, all right. Well, look, there's not a whole lot of female rappers. You know what I'm saying? But if I named 5 female rappers, yeah, I probably would say Foxy's up there. But I would say like Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? I would say like fucking Rhapsody now. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's popping and she's nice. Who the fuck else? That's not part of that list that you said.
Missy. People.
Yeah. Not as a rapper.
Oh my God.
Not as a rapper. Lyric?
Oh my God.
I mean,
I'm from Virginia.
Bar wise.
Oh my God.
Bar wise.
Bro.
I bought Super Duper Fly. I bought it.
Oh no! What wasn't the album after that? What was that? The album with the gray cover?
I don't know. Super Duper Fly was red.
There was one with the gray cover. The one I think it was called Missy Misdemeanor. That was the name of the album. Missy Miss. Bro.
She was spitting.
Bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that particular album. I mean, I wouldn't see Missy's like songwriter. You know what I'm saying? So I know that she can write like R&B records and.
But you don't call her a rapper, but she raps.
She raps. No. And her flows and her rap.
I don't know. I don't say I don't call her a rapper. I just wouldn't put her on that list. I mean, it's a great argument though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not automatically.
I can't believe people don't.
Okay. So,
I think it's because she's not sexy.
Let's
everybody you named was like physically attractive to a degree.
He throwing you under the bus now.
Missy let me talk.
You feel me? Because I think it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. Missy is out of sight, out of mind, so you don't even put her in there.
He said she
ugly,
feel me? So you don't fuck with her. She said
you feel me? You don't let ugly girls in the club, bro.
Nah, I fuck with Missy like quiet as kept, but yeah, like I just don't think of her when I go to name the top. Her videos is hard.
See?
She's a great entertainer.
Dance.
You know.
Dance. So who's your top 5?
Female rappers?
That's hard.
Oh, that's
That's
a
hard.
tough one. I just threw Missy in
You
there.
know, I might go like old and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might say like MC Light.
Just throw them out there, you know.
MC Light.
Yeah, name the 5 top you had. Don't even think. Go.
MC Light.
Okay.
Queen Latifah.
Boom.
Okay.
No,
Latifah.
fuck that. Moni Love, my
Okay.
nigga. Moni Love nicer than Queen Latifah on the low.
So Moni Love.
I said Rhapsody. I said Lauren. I said.
Roxanne?
Don't name his.
Oh,
Let him name his own.
my bad.
Let him name his own.
All right. You know, Light.
You
Light.
thinking
Light.
now.
I said Moni. That's what that 4. There's somebody I'm missing. There's somebody I'm missing that I have to think about though. There's somebody that's nice that I'm not thinking about.
So that's crazy that you thinking this hard for a top 5 because you don't want to say one of the non-rapping ass niggas.
What? Well, I'm just saying. Well, I am. Look. On some real shit. If we didn't have this conversation prior to it, you're right. I probably would name one of them. But like, based off of the criteria,
You
I'm like,
you gotta stay in your truth.
yeah. I'm like, all right. Let me think of somebody else. Nah, no doubt. Cause I like Foxy over Lil' Kim. You know, I like that Broken Silence album that Jay-Z didn't write. I don't know who.
Oh my God! You know who's super underrated, my nigga? Eve, bro.
Oh, Eve.
Eve is fire,
Right,
bro.
right.
I listened to that.
Right.
Yo, bro, the most gangster song, the hardest song that the Rough Riders put out in 2000 was on Eve's album, bro, on the female album. That wasn't even the Scenario 2000. This is the darkest.
Oh, the remix. The remix
Bro,
to Rough Riders anthem.
Bro, they could have put that on a Rough Riders album.
Yeah, the remix. That shit was
on
hard.
Eve album.
Kiss was on it. That's when Kiss
Bro.
said, "Don't be tongue kissing your spouse, cause I be fucking her in the mouth." That was that, right?
No,
No, that was Rough Riders anthem.
that was Rough Riders
That was Rough
anthem.
Riders anthem. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, Eve
You wasn't
album was
there?
stupid.
I was in the gym.
You wasn't there.
Y'all
You said
niggas just got prestige ass memories.
Let's talk
This
about
nigga remembered
weak
a line on
ass
the Eve
niggas. Yo, she
Oh,
bodied
nah,
that
Eve-
shit.
Eve's
bro.
I
album
remember the
was hard.
covers.
He
Dad,
said the covers. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. That nigga said I know the covers.
Remember the covers.
Yo, all right. So look, speaking of top 5s, right?
Oh, we got to stay on Cardi real quick.
Damn,
We gotta stay
Oh,
on
you
Cardi.
you got.
that's a special story, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you for
Alright.
free, Southside.
So
All
what
right, so
what you gonna say
you
about
talking
Cardi?
about you personally felt that she shouldn't. You're not mad at the fact that she won, but you would have thought someone else would have won.
If I
'cause we
had
kinda
to
moved
choose,
past- we kinda-
if
we
I-
kinda moved past that whole combo.
if I had to choose who won, it would not have been her.
Okay.
But see, somebody that I thought would have won wasn't nominated, so I'm like,
So how do you feel about how does Cardi make you feel?
good.
Okay. Even though she doesn't rap. I mean, even though she doesn't write her rhyme, she's. Where would you
Nah,
Where
I'm
would you
cool with
rank
it.
her if you
I'm
had to
cool with
list
it.
her as something?
I wouldn't rank her.
If you had to list her, if you had to say, hey, this is the Cardi B album, I'm going to put this on
I
this
could,
shelf
I could,
in
I
Best
could,
Buy.
okay.
What
See,
shelf would it be on?
you're asking me two different questions.
I am asking
You're
you
saying
questions.
rank her, and you're saying her album.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? Her album is a piece of art, so I can rank that album high. But her as an artist, because her album is not a product of just her. Her album is a product of a team of people. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And they did a great job. So yeah, I will give her album some props, which is why I'm not mad at her winning, the award, because the album was a piece of art. You know what I mean? It's not like the Grammys was like, and the winner for best female rapper, like, you know what I'm saying, it's Cardi B. They said best album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why it's like
Southside.
it don't really matter. What part of New York you from?
I'm from the Bronx. If you know where Yankee Stadium is at on 161st Street, I grew up out there. I went to school in Taft on 170, and that's the neighborhood the Cardi B nigga from. So I've seen her like hang out with the thugs on my way to and from.
Was she wearing like all red and shit? Like,
Nah, I can't say that.
had
She
red
just looked like a
bottoms?
Puerto Rican joint.
there was bloody shoes.
But when I seen her on the gram, bro, Shorty had like maybe 8,000 followers. She was literally nobody. She was just a person with 8,000 followers. I just seen her on the gram, and I was like, oh, that's that bitch from the hood. That's the bitch from 170. I followed her. She was doing videos from her fire escape, bro. She was literally you know who I compare her to, bro? Ann Moore. You know who's Ann Moore? The bitch you probably come up on your timeline, she just be bouncing her titties. She just, for no reason.
Your timeline.
She
Wow.
not on my timeline.
I can't open my
Ann Moore.
timeline in public, bro. Ann Moore.
And more.
Damn more. She'll just roll up on you like, yeah, bro, what time is it? Oh, yeah? All right, cool. But that's a different conversation. She's like an internet sensation.
Wait. She tells the time.
Nah, bro, she'll try to distract you by
Cardi
bouncing her
B.
titties.
Cardi B. Cardi B.
So, anywho, she was like that, bro, like 9,000 followers. Literally nobody. She's just doing, as a matter of fact, it was not cool to like Cardi B because she was so ratchet and so in your face.
And her mixtapes was trash when she.
There was no
right.
music, bro. When I started following, there was no music.
She dropped like 3 or 4 mixtapes
and
prior
it wasn't
to Bodak Yellow coming out.
Before that.
But was she right?
The gangsta bitch
right.
music.
I really think she was right, and I think
Gangsta bitch music. Yeah,
because the difference between
that was What's Poppin' and all that shit.
Yeah,
was popping. Run up on that bitch twice.
Yeah, the difference between
ran down on that
mixtapes and her album is so night and day. I think once they hit it with Bodak Yellow, they're like, oh, let's just not. You can't rap no more. You can't write no more. We got you.
I mean,
like you now.
We do know she signed to Atlantic, right?
And Atlantic is a regime. Like they can create whatever the fuck they want to create.
Yeah, they're definitely big on like picking up like viral celebrity rap. You know what I mean? And putting money behind them and shit. So I mean, you know, Meek on Atlantic, so he keeping them. You know what I mean? Pure in that regard. But it's Cardi. It's a different. You can't really compare her to an artist that, you know, is organic, that actually writes the rhymes. However,
she is a perfect testament to today's hip hop.
Her album, you know what I'm saying? Like, but see, yeah, I don't know.
That's Cinderella, bro. Like literally from the trenches. Not she popped out and her story is from the trenches. Not literally. This was nobody. This was just a person. Nothing, bro. She was stripping for bread. Then she was so ostentatious with her personality. Ooh. She landed on television.
15 points.
15 points for the. I'm out here.
Ostentatious is a synonym of swanky, but go ahead.
She was so swanky, bro. They said, yo, we gonna put you on TV. And then someone says, yo, you got so much influence. I'm gonna write this rap, put it over this beat. I could give it to any female rapper and make her go crazy right now, but we gonna give it to you. Bang. We gonna take this what's this Kodak Black song that's just a freestyle, and we gonna just have you rap over it, and that's we just gonna put that out for attention. Yo. Females, bro, the female community latched onto that shit, and then niggas it was just uphill from there. And now we see this bitch doing Pepsi commercials.
Yo, they were singing
she
every
was
word.
On the block, bro.
Kodak
Teeth
got
half up, half down, bro. Yeah, now she Pepsi commercials, bro.
Kodak got writers credits on that record too.
Of course, they didn't have no choice. Well, I'm sure they had a gripe.
Yeah.
They probably preferred not to give them credit.
They figured out a way for them to get some bread off it.
But if you into underground music, like I'm super into underground. Like I'll follow something to here, then it gets here, then it blows up, and I'm like, I bet that's just a balloon. I'm going back to the underground. So if you follow shit in the underground, you know that was Kodak. A lot of people are surprised.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people was like, "What?" Kodak,
if they didn't know the record, if they didn't know.
If you know,
you a junkie. I love that.
You feel me?
And that was the record.
Where your shoes
and then what's the name? Yachty came out with Broccoli. Yachty and the Bull. What's the other Bull on the Broccoli record? What's the nigga name?
Kyle.
Drum. Yeah, Drum. And then Kodak was like, these bitch ass square ass niggas.
Exactly.
He said these square ass niggas, they talk about smoking broccoli, nigga. I made broccoli.
Yeah, he's the broccoli kid.
Yeah. He did. Yeah. He started a lot of shit.
I like Kodak.
All right. So look. All right. So off of Cardi. We off of Cardi?
That was it. Southside.
Back there.
Yeah. We'll probably circle around the Cardi. Cause shout out to Cardi, man. Like overall though.
Oh, there's a camera here.
Yeah.
Hey.
I got mad love for Cardi. Mad love for Cardi. You know what I'm saying?
What's the next topic?
How y'all feel about Kanye West?
Love him to death.
Oh my God.
All right.
Wait, is that a good oh my God, or is that a great oh my God? Tell me how you feel about Kanye.
I don't feel about Kanye West. That's just it. I've seen this shit play by play. If you go to my Twitter, bro, I tweeted about this shit. First they game set it. First they hate you, then they love you, then they hate you again. What the fuck does it take for a gangster to win? People, bro, it says in the Bible, bro, James 1, chapter 6.
Talk that shit.
If you do it, have no doubt, because people with doubt are like waves in the ocean in the wind. When the wind blows this way, people go this way. When the wind blows that way, people go that way. Facts. So I seen on my Twitter, bro, everybody who I know is a hardcore Kanye fan. This MAGA, you know, I supported you all these years, and now you this, and they just going wild. And I'm like, why are you even voicing these opinions, bro? If you love them that much, hold it down. Wait.
Hold on. Be clear. Be clear though. So you saying when Kanye was doing his Trump shit.
Yeah.
And let's call it what it was.
When
right?
Kanye was
When
doing his Trump shit
with the red
waves
hat.
went
Kanye
west.
was
Oh
on
man,
his-
we angry. Then he came out. Oh man, I repent. Then the waves came. You know what? He is not such a bad guy. You know, then he got into the thing with Drake. Oh man, what did he do to Drake? He did the thing in church. Oh man, this is gonna save him. And I'm saying here, my boat is sturdy, bro. When the waves went this way, I'm like, yo, bro. When the waves went this way, I'm like, yo, bro. You feel me? These guys are just going back and forth.
I mean, even though you're not being swayed, though, I dig that. But how do you feel about Kanye?
Bro, he is a musical genius.
Okay.
He's a marketing genius too.
Yeah. I mean, all right.
I think Kanye West is a perfect
So
example.
I mean, I think I kind of understand what you were saying though, based off of, because the question that I was going to lead up to was, you know, do we think that Kanye, you know, what he's doing now can save him? And in your opinion, the answer would be yes, right? Because people are swayed by the
Nothing's
by the
going to drown him. He was never in jeopardy.
Because and for anyone that hasn't heard, doesn't know about it, so there was a couple clips that came out. Well, we all are backing up. We all know Kanye. He put on the MAGA hat. He supported Donald Trump. He met with Donald Trump. Niggas ain't fucking with Trump,
It was a
right?
press run.
That's clear. That's clear as day.
He
Niggas not
found out his phone code.
Yeah. Niggas not fucking with Trump. So then Kanye. So a lot of people wrote Kanye off, and then they did this the 7-track album rollout last year, right? They did all them albums. Didn't really do that well. I mean, no one's talking about them albums. They wasn't talked about. They wasn't talked about. I'm not saying you didn't like it. I'm just saying.
I think everyone talked about Daytona.
Well,
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, we chatted.
that was the only one. That was the only one. But I'm talking about everyone's talking about Daytona, and Kanye dropped the album the very next week, and like nobody gave a fuck.
He dropped 2 albums.
Exactly. The week after that, and no one gave a fuck.
I'm depressed, John. Nah,
No, he dropped.
I hate
he
anxiety.
dropped his joint, and then he dropped a duet with
I
Cudi.
thought about killing you today.
That shit was fire.
joke?
That shit was fire.
Premeditated
It was
murder.
fire.
I
was
thought
fire.
about killing you today. Like, yo, I listened to it because, like, you know, I was trying, you know, me.
That was the Montana Mansion.
Like,
That was-
I can separate the artist from the art. You know
That's
what I'm
important.
Saying? In my, I mean,
Very important.
now there's
It's
certain
very
things. Don't get it fucked up though. There's certain lines that cannot be crossed. You know
Name
what I'm
them.
saying?
Okay. Yeah.
That's where shit gets ugly, man.
We here.
I'm just saying, if someone did some shit like they touched a kid, or they did like, you know what I'm saying, or they.
So here's a
Yeah.
question. Let's talk about that for a second. So,
Oh my
10
God.
years ago, we knew that R. Kelly touched kids. We all saw the video.
Yeah.
Did you cancel him then? No. You was dancing the remix to Ignition.
That song is fire, bro.
I mean,
That
okay,
beat.
I mean, me personally, no. I mean, I didn't cancel R. Kelly. You're right. I didn't cancel him now though.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying personally, but at the same time though, just like you said, summertime. Like, I don't listen to R. Kelly on purpose. Like, I never really. I'm not an R&B nigga. This is a hip hop podcast. Like, I'm a hip hop nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying. So that shit kind of
I like
really.
R&B.
Yeah, I mean that's cool.
Yeah,
And I'm not against. You know what I mean. I'm not against no R&B and certain shit rocks. You know, whatever. But I don't listen to R&B on purpose. It's in passing when shit comes on. If it sounds cool, it sounds cool. Now, as far as me separating the art from the artist from the art, I wouldn't support R. Kelly. Like, I wouldn't support him in any way that I knew was putting money in his pockets. I do feel like everything he did and everything that we've seen evidence to support is really fucked up. And as a person that I respect women to the utmost, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my mother, my sister, you know what I mean? I was in a house with women, you know what I'm saying, growing up. So I really, that shit really hit a certain nerve with me, like, you know, just seeing the way. But he's not the only one.
He's.
I mean, even in his particular situation, though, he's not the only one that is guilty in his situation. You feel what I'm saying?
Guilty.
It's mad people that.
We're hearing that Jay-Z might be guilty in that situation
Yeah,
too.
type shit.
Nah, what, fucking Foxy?
Well,
Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe.
Why
that.
don't you believe it?
I don't believe it because the age that niggas was saying Foxy was, if you do the math, it didn't add up. Like, they put up a post. It's like Foxy was 16 when Jay was 27, but they're not that far apart in age. Like, it doesn't add up.
I heard a couple of things about Jay. I heard,
Damn.
you know, he's pushing up on. Like, they was pushing him together with Aaliyah when she was young at the same time.
No,
we
that's
heard
not
that. Him and
Aaliyah. By the time Aaliyah was around the rock, she wasn't 16 no more. That was years after R. Kelly. That was when she was doing the Timberland shit. She was 18 by then.
Not gonna hold you. No disrespect to Shorty, but she coming off real promiscuous. I'm not gonna hold you. She coming off like a real. What's the opposite of a cougar? No disrespect, bro, but
Puma. He said, "What's the
Puma.
opposite of cougar?"
yeah, like what
Puma.
you doing when you stalk, when you like got a thing for older niggas? That gotta be a thing, bro.
It's
That
a
gotta
thing.
be a thing. That's not fair.
That's a
You
thing
feel
for
me?
a lot of females.
That gotta be a thing.
But this is not that podcast.
This not you. Right. I'm just saying, we gotta be fair.
This is not that podcast. I don't even remember the fuck I was talking about. You had
Shorty just coming off real.
I was talking.
canceling R. Kelly.
No. You brought R. Kelly into the shit. I wasn't even talking about that.
You
We
shit.
wasn't even
talking
talking
about
about-
separating the man from the music.
Kanye.
You know what?
Kanye,
Yeah,
still
it's hard
Kanye.
to separate the man. Me personally, what gets me in, I'm really into hip hop, and what gets me into it is the word belief. If one day I discovered that Styles P is not, if I heard a story DJ Academic told one time, and I'm gonna tell like he told it. He was like, yo, he's in the SOBs one time, and he in the back by the bar, and Styles P is like 2 feet in front of him, and he lit up a blunt, and then
That was Maul that told that story.
Who?
Maul from the Joe Budden podcast.
I bet good.
I
I
seen
appreciate
that
that. I
too.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
quote,
Go ahead.
insert that. He's like, he's standing behind Styles P, and a bouncer come over here and told him to put out the blunt. And he's standing there looking at Styles P like, is he about to be Styles P or is he about to put out the blunt? So I'm standing there watching, and I'm listening to the story like, yeah, what happened? So then he's like, the nigga looked at the bouncer like, nigga, I'm Panero, bitch. And the nigga walked off. He smoked his blunt.
Hold
I'm
on.
like, yeah.
First of all, just to backtrack on what you said, because academics would not be in that
That was-
type of
that was a
environment.
It wasn't academics.
Yeah,
In my
that was
head, it was
decision
academic.
nigga.
Yo, but check this out. Styles P, a real nigga. Like, I went to a Styles P show not that long ago, and the nigga put on a show Dolo, like
Dolo.
like for Dolo, packed fucking building, and at a point in his show, he got off the stage. He was like, "Yo, I want to go out in the crowd with y'all, nigga. I'm trying to fuck with y'all. Like, yo, give me feet. He went out in the crowd, and niggas surrounded him, and he did a record from out in the crowd. Like, yo, like ain't nobody fuck with him. He turned around. He said, "Security, I'm good." He said, "I'm good out here. These is my niggas. Like, I'm good." And I'm like sitting there like, yo, I hope don't nobody do nothing to this nigga. Because he was in Philly. Like, we was there.
Yeah,
But ain't nobody, because, Styles P ain't the biggest nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I mean, if
He
somebody.
come off big.
Oh, no. I mean, his aura is a giant. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, like, in person, like,
They
I was.
5'6" niggas.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Really? Word?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean.
in my head, this nigga like 6'3".
Yeah, that's
A lot of
chic.
these
That's
niggas-
chic.
A lot of these
No
niggas
lie.
is tiny.
Damn, I got,
No, a lot of these.
Yeah, that's chic. She the only big nigga at the
That's
lock.
crazy.
The
a lot of
niggas
these
is little.
niggas is tiny.
Yeah, oh yeah, most niggas that you
nah,
meet.
Hove tall. That nigga like 7 feet.
Nah.
Hov is 6'3". It's
Yo,
not-
he's not
He's
6'3".
6'3".
He's not 6'3".
Let's ask.
Go ahead, look
This
it up.
nigga about to
He's
look
not.
up his
He's not
stats.
6'3". If anything,
6'3",
if
averaging
anything, he's
3
like
assists.
6'1", maybe. He's not 6'3".
Let's find out.
Go ahead, look it up. But
18 points.
I mean, I never seen Hov in person, but
5
in my mind, I don't think he's
6'2".
6'3". Okay, we both was.
Oh, he want to call truce on that.
Who
one.
who
One
get
of
the
them 6'6"
closest?
sneak-ass
Who
niggas.
get the closest without going over on Price is Right? I would have won.
6'2" is 6'3" with Tim's on, nigga.
Yeah, well, you right. Touche. You know
Two-
what I'm saying? Touche. But yeah, most of these niggas are short. Most of these, I mean, that's a really, really funny
Nah,
thing.
I seen Mano one time. That nigga like 6'3". Gotta be. He tall.
You from New York, so you see Mano, he look tall.
He tall, bro. Bro, you tall, so you can't speak. Tall niggas talking about
Hold
he
up.
not tall.
Yo,
nigga,
Press-
you like 6'5".
Press like
6'6"
7'6".
nigga ass
For the
nigga.
people,
Yeah.
how tall are you, so we get a perspective of what you think tall is? How tall
I'm
are you?
6 flat.
6 flat.
6
So
flat.
you looked up to Mano.
I looked up to Mano. He was standing literally, yeah.
Okay.
I was waiting online. He was going into a record store. He was standing right next to me. I looked up.
Are you sure it was Mano and it wasn't like a lookalike?
It was Mano,
You
bro.
know- you know
Come
who's
on.
tiny?
There was only one nigga with that scar around his time.
Now Mano don't come off. He don't look like he's short on
T.I.
my
is
camera.
short.
Oh, T.I. real
Yeah,
short.
he come off as short.
Ludacris mad short.
Is
I
this
met
on the
T.I.
agenda, bro? How we talking about rapper heights?
It don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Life
but
goes, man.
but
You
yo,
gotta go
but you are right. Cause I know there's probably something that needs to be spoken about that's on the agenda.
Top
we kind of went
fives.
all okay.
All right.
So yeah, top 5 list. So my question was because that's top 5 list is like a very it's a heavily spoken about topic in hip hop. Like whenever somebody talk about rap, like I fuck with rap. I mean, who your top 5, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I got you. Oh, I got you. So niggas be always talking about who your top 5 is. So my question was, over time, can your top 5 change? Yes. Because a lot of times what happened is niggas would be like, I remember I was in the barbershop with a nigga and he was trying to argue with me that LL Cool J was nicer than Hov. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got niggas making screw faces and shit.
How could
because the nigga, but the nigga was of a certain age.
I can see the argument.
The nigga was of a certain age, so when LL was popping, that nigga was. So a lot of times this shit is about where you were in your life
Top
when that
5
shit
is
was
generational.
popping. Exactly. So it's like where were you in your life when this shit happened? So, but to me as a student of the game, as I consider myself to be, you know, I can look at some shit and be like, yo, nigga, you was that nigga at this era, but then you dropped some shit that was weak. So I gotta kind of take away points. Like if I'm gonna give you points for the dope shit you do, I'm gonna take away points for the weak shit you do. It just has. I can't just disregard it and be like, well, he made Thriller. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't just do that. So
I like where you're going because I'm about to run with that.
So that's really like, so my thing is like my example in that was M. Like I'm notably noted as a big Eminem fan growing up. I love Eminem's music and lyricism more so than even just his music, but his bars, how he rap. But as much as I try to fight it, because that nigga holds a special place here, I'm like, yo, he can rap. He put out some weak shit, and I'm like, damn. Is he better than Hov?
So
you know what I'm saying? Like
Biggie
you fucked with Encore?
See, that's a great example. Honestly, like before we had this conversation, I didn't make a list of my top 5. If I was to make a list of my top 5, it would be very difficult for me to do. So,
I see that.
You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Biggie's
not in my top 5.
Probably not because he only put out 2 albums.
Yes, exactly.
He only put out 2 albums. Like, when Biggie died in 97, you feel what I'm saying? Like in 1997, the rap game was only like 20 years old. Barely. So a nigga could put out 2 albums and be the greatest. Because it was so many
Niggas didn't even have a prospect.
Niggas didn't even have 2 albums. You feel what I'm saying? So he could put out 2 albums and they were so monumental, so groundbreaking that niggas could say you're the greatest in 97 when the nigga died. You know what I'm saying? But it's about to be 2020, my nigga.
Can we make a top 5 right now?
Man, that's gonna be
I feel
time, man. Like,
I feel like people like the top 5 list. There's like a pool. There's like 10 rappers that's acceptable, and then you have to pick from those 10
Andre
rappers.
3000 in your top 5?
In my top 5,
Andre 3000.
no.
Okay. But you see, mad niggas be putting him in there
Because
I
it's cool
think
to put
he's
him in.
nice.
I kind of
because it's cool to
Because
put
it's
him
cool.
in
He's
there.
nice.
think
It's cool.
I kind of think the names that you gotta put in to sit at the cool table of rap niggas is you gotta put Biggie, Tupac, Jay.
Yeah,
Nas. How we said Nas? Right.
Well,
right.
Nas and Eminem are like interchangeable. You can argue with either of them.
But if you say Biggie, Pac, niggas be like Jay, Nas,
yeah, and I don't.
and then M. Like I'm saying, that's what a lot of niggas say.
And I think in reality, if we talked about like if we took hip hop like the NBA, we had like all time score leaders, them niggas wouldn't be in the list. Not top 5.
Okay.
They wouldn't be in the list.
Okay. So give me one that you would put in that list.
DMX has to be in the list of all time league leaders.
That's dope. I didn't even think of that.
DMX. Why?
Why not? 5-time grand champion. Every single album he dropped for 5 albums straight, platinum. He dropped 2 platinum albums in 1 year.
So wait, record sales got to
It
do
has
with
to be.
this?
Record sales has to be.
Okay.
Because record sales during a time, now we're in a streaming area, but during physical CDs, that's how we gauge your success. We gauge your impact off of how many people.
So when
went
you
to
say
a store
top
and
5,
bought
are you
them.
saying top 5 most successful, or are you saying top 5 best rappers?
Success has to be in the criteria.
It's a part of it.
Yeah.
I got you. Nah, because I fuck with DMX. He's not in my top 5, but I do. DMX had an impact that is, you know, there's only certain niggas that had that impact. It's DMX, it's 50 Cent. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that 50 Cent, he's on mine. He's not on a lot of people's top 5.
It's only certain rappers. Snoop Dogg, like those are rappers that had that
Snoop
type of
Dogg
impact.
never make nobody.
Yeah, they had that
Because
the impact.
he made
and
it
I
worse.
don't think any of them 3 niggas is on my list. If I made my list, and I'm keep saying who's not on it without saying who's on it, but
you don't know who's on it.
I don't know. I mean, I'll fuck around and put somebody like fucking, I don't know, Most Def or some shit. Like on my, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? I'll fuck around and put somebody like that on my list. I'm just, but see,
Yasin Bey can rap, but
Yasin Bey.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Once upon a time, Nelly was on my top 5 list, bro.
Don't say that.
No,
I'm dead serious,
factual,
bro.
factual,
And you know
factual.
what? I got clowned for that. I got clowned for that. But I can make a solid argument.
If we're talking about generational rapping, Nelly had to have been.
I can make a
in
solid
the
argument.
The only dudes moving units is M Pimp Juice and
I was gonna quote that. You just love the Hove nigga. But yeah.
Jay-Z is definitely on my top 5. In
Yeah.
case anybody was wondering.
Yeah, Jay-Z is in your top 5. But you know
Did
what's
he
funny?
not
If
own-
you ask a new nigga right now who's your top 5, Jay-Z's not in any of their top 5s.
Yeah.
Because Jay hasn't dropped
No,
anything
if you
of
ask
merit
a new nigga,
to a new nigga.
If you ask a new nigga who's in their top 5, though, they're gonna be like,
Designer.
Yeah, like who are they gonna name? Yo?
Future isn't in these.
Now,
Future isn't in
G-Herbo
these
and a lot
top
of
5.
niggas top 5.
Look, top five is not even a thing anymore to these young niggas.
But if it was,
No,
Future would be
if
in
you're
it.
watching this or listening to this, yo, put your top 5.
Right.
Cole and Kendrick.
Not Cole. You know why not Cole?
Damn.
Definitely Cole.
Because Cole is a great rapper, but I know, but does anybody play a Cole song?
Look, niggas.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm telling you, Kendrick and Cole are the new Nas and Jay. Like that's.
You have to put him in there because it's like Kendrick.
That's what it is.
It's Kendrick Cole, Big Sean.
Nah,
Like it's like the
Yo.
Kendrick and Cole. Cole and Drake are Nas and Jay. Kendrick is like Andre 3K. He's like out the question. Period. He's like a given.
No.
I think
Oh
Kendrick
my
is above
God.
Cole.
Look,
I think Kendrick is above
Kendrick
Cole.
is higher than Cole. That's what I'm saying.
facts.
Kendrick is not even a. That's like saying who's the greatest wrestlers of all time. There's people you can't even name. Like those are givens. Like you cheating.
Who's the greatest wrestler of all time?
You can't name Hulk Hogan. That's a given. That's like nigga. Everybody's gonna say Hulk Hogan.
Shawn
Everyone's gonna say
Michaels,
The Rock.
yeah.
Everyone's gonna
Shawn
say
Michaels.
Heartbreak Kid.
Yes,
You
Shawn
feel me?
Michaels.
Fucks with Shawn Michaels.
Just so you know, the answer is Shawn Michaels.
Oh my
Go ahead,
God.
Yo, because look, on some real shit, we go. I mean,
You
not
think
today, not today, but we gonna talk about wrestling on this podcast.
Oh my
too.
God, Shawn Michaels the greatest.
Shawn Michaels is great.
Oh
we're not,
my
we're
God.
not talking about facts. We're talking about opinion right now. But the fact is Shawn Michaels is the greatest. But
Kendrick
back to
Lamar
current-
is like not
if
even
we talking about
questionable.
if we talking about current rappers top 5s, you would have to say Drake. You would have to say
Kendrick and Cole.
Kendrick.
Cole.
I wouldn't. You have to say Future.
You know what?
You
And
can't
I
say
wanted to
Wayne.
put an
Wayne-
asterisk
Wayne-
Currently, Wayne
bro.
hasn't done shit.
No, Wayne's in my
Wow.
top 5, but Wayne would be. He's a generation before now. There's the Jay-Z generation,
Yeah.
and then there's the Wayne generation, and then there's the Drake generation. Like you know what I'm saying? Like as
Yeah,
far
he's
as
the
like,
segue. He's
yeah,
the-
yeah,
Bro,
he's the best
I'm not
rapper.
gonna hold you. The generation we are currently in, and if niggas go wild, I walk out right now.
he's not
We
walking out.
are right now living in the age ushered in by the one known as the Silver Surfer, Max
B.
Bigavelli, bro. He is the father of what we're doing. Singing street life, he created it. When Max B started doing what he was doing, it was a joke.
Hold on, where you from?
New York. But who came out? But I do believe that Nelly came out before Max, and Nelly's doing.
But he
exactly
wasn't
what they're doing.
But he wasn't doing it as hard as
Why
Nelly
wasn't
was
he?
singing street life, but he was still singing street life clean. Like he was still like a crooner. Like he was singing, but he was still appealing to females on a different level. Max B is talking street life like you expect a real gangster rapper to be singing, and then he really singing
But
it.
these current niggas ain't rapping gangster shit.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're melodically
Woke
structured
up
for
in the
women.
morning, I got murder on my mind.
That nigga's just different.
Well, okay, he is singing about murder though. There was not that going on before the Ball Storm Bigger Fellas. If we don't acknowledge that, someone right now dig up a casket. I'll lay
Yo.
it down.
Look, yo, I mean, I agree, but I'm not as well versed on Max B as I would like to be.
Okay.
Like I've heard, and I agree that he's ushered in a style that has been adopted by a lot of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? However, that style, the style that's been adopted by these other niggas, is not what
Yeah, we're in the T-Pain era. These are all T-Pain
appeals
kids.
to me when it comes to like
These are all
top
T-Pain.
5 lists.
These
Of
are all
course.
T-Pain kids.
Now I give him his spot. I give him his spot. Like the nigga
He's
was
an
very
honorable
talented,
mention.
very talented,
my
and did his
God.
thing.
He's the oldest thwart.
So
I
you
mean,
don't say
Max-
that
Max-
Future is the new Max B?
No.
I would say that.
Future's not on my list though.
Oh my God.
Future's dope, but he's not on my list.
Yo, but he doesn't know. You don't even know who's on your list, though. You just know who's not on it.
Yeah, earlier you said Future's not lyrical, bro. To me, that says you have not dug into this man's portfolio. Future, let me.
I didn't say he's not lyrical. I say
You
he's
did
not-
say.
I say he's not a lyricist.
Same
Same thing, I guess.
Same thing.
Okay.
And I would
alright.
say, bro, when you dig in through you dig through his archive, bro, the nigga is lyrical, bro. He is one of the most poetic individuals you will ever come across. The words, the syllables, and the way he tells these stories, the way he puts them together is pure poetry, bro. pure poetry.
I mean, I feel what you're saying.
Washed.
It's not lyrical in the traditional sense.
It's not.
It's not lyrical in the tradition. There you go. It's not pure.
It's not cannabis. It's not cannabis.
Yo,
It's
Cannabis
not
is my
cannabis.
favorite rapper when I was like 14, nigga. Fuck with. That nigga said, I walk the B lock with the G lock. See, I'm trying to get the DR op on the C ops. I was like, ooh, he spelled that shit.
Yeah, he's not giving you liquid swords, but
Cannabis is one of the stuff we were supposed to talk about.
Cannabis is in my top 5 now.
oh my god.
All right, this is now the Roddy
I
B
don't
podcast. We
fuck with
get rid of
cannabis?
this. I fucked with cannabis.
Nah, I mean, yeah, fuck cannabis. I mean, cannabis, don't come looking for me. I mean, you like 5'6", but
Nah, you could be
Yo,
cannabis. If y'all was
Cannabis
to
is one of
battle,
those niggas when we talk about one of the subjects.
if you got a pawn to pick,
about out of context rappers, he's the king of out of context now.
yo, why do you know all the topics and
and
this
ain't-
is your
sessions,
podcast.
you ain't get this? You ain't even get the topics.
This is your podcast.
God
I'm just
damn,
letting you
man,
live.
you clairvoyant. Yo, all right. So another topic right here. This is something I thought was pretty funny. So, cause we talking about lyrics. You feel me? We talking about top 5 lists and all that shit. I mean, well, this is the end of top 5. Good. Your top 5 list can change, right?
Yes.
As time progresses, your top 5 list can change. Some niggas hold that shit close to the heart.
yeah,
I think,
But
it
you
can
gotta be
change.
real with yourself.
You got to. If not, you're just hating.
yeah,
All right. So
true.
as far as lyrics is concerned, I think it's funny when like you have conversations with, like if I was sitting having a debate with you, right, and I'm like, I lose. I wouldn't lose. If we was having a debate about like, you know, you was telling me you like an artist, and I'm telling you that artist is trash, right?
Trash.
Like I feel like you can make anybody sound trash if it's taken out of context.
Das Effects is trash.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. People will let Jay-Z commit murder, bro. I'm
Bum
not gonna
stickity,
hold
bum
you.
stickity, bum
Yeah.
bum. I like the rumper, bum. Nah, yo, Das Effects is like my first CD. Yo,
Yo,
don't
Das
fucking don't
Effects-
talk about Dead Serious, yo.
No.
talk about that.
That's a
serious.
fact, though.
Yo,
We Are,
yo.
the song is called. Or They
Dre,
Want,
Dre-Z,
whatever.
was it Dre-Z?
They
and-
Want Effects is the name of the song. The
Yeah,
song
that-
is so fucking trash.
Yeah, The One
bro.
Effects was their first single. Yo, I
This
was
nigga
like, I was a
said-
little young nigga, and I had that CD. But look, I think it's funny how you can take niggas' rap lyrics out of context and make them sound whack. So like, all right, so we was having a debate, and like, I was trying to tell you, like, yo,
This is a platinum song right now.
like Hove.
Bum stickity bum hun. I got the old parum pum 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 pum.
Yeah.
That's hard.
But I can fee fi orfo diddly bum. Here I come. So Peter Piper. I'm hyper than
Yo,
Pinocchio's
the
nose.
nigga was doing nursery rhymes, yo.
Nigga, this shit went platinum.
All right,
Mind you, this shit went platinum.
I'm saying, but you talking about something that's whack that's actually whack.
Was this whack back then?
It wasn't whack back then, but I'm just saying, like,
Now it's whack.
by today's standards. But there's certain shit that's hot by today's standards that if we were sitting having a debate about it, I could make it sound whack by just the way I say the lyrics. Like if I was like talking about like, all right,
I can play this game. I think anybody can do this.
that's what I'm saying. And that's why it's funny because when you have debates with niggas about rap shit, like
Girl,
a nigga
you're
be like,
s-
the nigga said, I dropped a black album, then I back out it. Like, come on, like what the fuck? Like,
Girl, you are so
that's what he
fine.
said?
X about me, like
Oh,
get
that's
the
what he
fuck-
said.
get
I didn't
the
even know
fuck-
that was the
Get
lyric.
the fuck out of here, like you
That's
know what I'm
hard.
saying? Or I bomb atomically Socrates' philosophies. Like, what are you talking about, my nigga?
Yo, I
Like,
still don't know what you're talking about.
You-
It's
what are you-
hard as hell, but I still have no idea what none of them Wu-Tang
feel
niggas
what
talked
I'm-
about.
You feel what I'm saying? Though?
Can
like,
someone decipher a
if
Ghostface
I-
verse for
if-
me?
if-
Word, this nigga Cameron.
I just know he was eating ZD. I know the nigga was eating ZD.
The only thing I understood was fucking Iron Man in the middle of a fucking verse. Yo, I have no idea what the fuck.
Iron Man.
Fuck, yo,
You want some more Henny?
no sir, no sir at all.
Look at you. Yeah.
This
so,
nigga said the chopper got the Uzi lens. Till this day, I'm like, bro, how does that work? If you got a chopper, well, if you got a Uzi, why is there a lens on it? I don't get how you would put a lens.
I don't even know
on a
that
Uzi.
reference. What is that?
A Scotta Prada, the chopper, it got the Uzi lens. Bird's eye view, the bird's eye knew. Flip birds, birds gangs, it was bird's eye flu. And
Cam?
Cam,
Okay. You said, I mean, just because of the reference. I don't know that record, though. What record is that?
yeah. That's Killer Cam.
Oh,
We-
Killer Cam.
Yeah. So then you say you got the
Song
chopper,
hard
got
as
the
hell.
Uzi lens, and I just do the
Song
math. Like,
hard as
okay,
hell.
you got a Uzi, that's a little gun. Why would you have a lens on it? Okay, all right, let's say you do. Why would you take the lens off
Because
of
it's a
it?
magnifying glass and you gotta hold it up. So he had a little Uzi vert.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
Get
That nigga
up.
said he had
I
a
was
little
with you too.
Uzi
Like, okay, what?
vert. Get the
I'm like,
fuck
that
out of
doesn't
here.
The nigga Jay-Z said they call him a mammal. I guess that's true. I'm half man, half mammal. I'm like, wait a minute, bro. A mammal is definitely a man. That's not 50-50.
I'm a mammal.
And he got away with that. There's one time Joel Santana said he's higher than the highest climate, and I'm like, I think you meant altitude. So I listen.
Hey, yo, Biggie said he'll suck someone's
He's like, I'm higher
dad's
than
dick when we all
the
sing
flyest
along.
pilot high at his climate.
And there's
I'm
no
like,
way to
that's
fix
not the
that.
word.
There's no way to fix
definitely
that.
said she looks so good, I suck on her daddy's
Yeah,
dick.
and we let him
different,
live.
bro.
Not only did we
To
let him
this day,
live,
I'm waiting for a
not
gangster
only
to
did we let him
explain
live
to
with
me,
that,
bro.
but niggas like sing along.
That
Like,
nigga,
was
because that nigga Biggie would have shot you.